Okay, Dark Angry Man. I want to talk about the government of the United States. First off, if you haven't done it, read George Orwell's 1984. It's a great book. Um, People sit here and talk about the government's got too much power and the government's doing this and the government's doing that. I agree on some points. Yes, I believe the government does have more power than it should have. Um, I can't remember his name, but he's one of the founding fathers that said a government should be reminded from time to time that the power lay with the people, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. It's the same guy that said the tree of liberty. The tree of liberty should be watered with the blood of patriots and tyrants. It is its natural manure. A government that's big enough to provide all that you need can take all that you have. But the problem I got is people saying the government's doing this, the government's doing that. People, the government is doing its job. When you've got a population of 10 people and 9 want something and 1 doesn't, you go with the 9. Majority rules in the United States. The majority of people want this done, that will be done. The government is doing its job. People like you, and even me, are allowing this to happen. They are allowing our freedoms, our rights to be stripped away. This trans fat ban, they're banning it for our health. They're gonna ban public smoking for our health. They're gonna ban guns because everybody's complaining guns kill everybody, so they're gonna ban guns. Most states you have to wear a seatbelt for your safety. Guess what, people? Pretty soon the government's gonna decide it's not all these things hurting us, it's ourselves. It's our free will to make these decisions that are hurting us. So the government should probably take away our free will so that we stop doing things that'll hurt us. That makes sense, doesn't it? Why do you think the military has such a low crime rate? Because they take that free will away. I personally know of an incident where a soldier robbed a bank. He pulled over for the military police because it was the right thing to do. That was so ingrained in his head that you stopped for an MP that he didn't even consider it after he robbed a frickin' bank. Yeah, the guy was a little wacky, but you know, the point still remains. If you brainwash people into believing things, they're gonna do it. The government comes out and says, you can't make that decision, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. Pretty soon you'll accept it. Look at gas prices. I remember when $1 a gallon was, wow, that's expensive. Now it's $3 a gallon. And you're so used to paying it, you just do it. Whatever. $1, $2, yeah. You're so used to not questioning. To not raising a hand going, excuse me, something's wrong here. They can do anything they want. And that's a scary, scary situation. George Orwell was off on his date. Maybe he meant 2084. I was just looking that way. Cashless society. All that stuff. But just remember, it's because people don't stand up and don't say enough is enough. We're done. We're gonna stop asking the government to do this stupid crap. We're gonna learn to take care of ourselves. Well, just Dark Angry Man. Out. Turn off.